Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. This is a special presentation here because I have a very special knife on the table here today. This knife is believed to have been my father's. It was in the possession of my little brother. And the reason why we think that this was our dad's knife was because when I was going through some of Dad's effects, I found this old-timer box right here. And it says 34 OT on it. And that's exactly what this knife is. This is a Schrade Old Timer 34 OT. And look at the box here. Isn't that a cool box? Yep. So I didn't know where the knife had went that was inside that box. But my little brother is almost certain that our mother gave this knife to him. So along with that box, it kind of helps us establish that this was Dad's knife. It's in very rough shape. Look at the blades, a lot of rust. Looks like the tips broke off here a little bit. There's no walk and talk to it. That blade there has 0. And this is really loose. So I'm going to have to try to tighten it up. Someone must have been prying or something. It broke the blade, and the blade's really loose. But you know, with all that rust on it, and there's some stuff there on the end of the blade, don't know what that is. We're going to have to give this a real good soaking in some of apple rust. So here we go. We're going to get started on the process of cleaning this old knife up. This is where we stand. I used the rubbing compound and got a lot of cleaning done. Used the wire brush to get down into the little cavities here and there. Got everything all nice and clean. We look down into the channels and we can see it's pretty clean. There was quite a bit of rust down in there. Used a lot of sandpaper, but got it all cleaned out good. Right along in here, there's rust on there. Got that all sanded off, wire brushed off. Here's the problem with the knife. Now you can see on the blades, there's still some patina on there, but the rust is gone. But the problem with the knife is the main blade here. Look at that. You can actually shake it. Lots of blade play there. Now, normally, you should be able to put this in a vise and squeeze the pin and get it to tighten up. The problem with the Schrades is the manner of their construction. They used the Swindon method, they called it. And it's kind of like a keyhole in there. They put it in. It doesn't have normal pins in it like a normal knife does. This is one of the reasons why Buck, when they first came out with their slip joints, they contracted with Schrade, and after a couple of years they switched to Camillus because Buck didn't like that Swindon method because it was too hard to do warranty work. And just looking online a little bit, probably the best fix is to take these covers off and actually put pins through here the way a knife is normally pinned. That is a lot of work, and I do not want to do all of that. This knife will not be carried again, being Dad's knife. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. The tip of the blade is broken. I know that could probably be reprofiled, but you know what? This is just a family keepsake, and it doesn't really have to be in working order. I just wanted to get the rust removed from it and preserve it. So that's where we're at now. So I did put it in the ultrasonic cleaner for about 5 minutes. And if you saw that, there was quite a bit of dirt and stuff that came out of this. So I think for right now, I'm just going to throw it in some mineral oil and let it soak. Out of the bath she comes. Just got her out of the mineral oil here. And it shined it all up. Yep. You can see what a messy job it is to get rid of this mineral oil, to get it wiped off. But it sure does wonders. Clean it off here. And once again, I am not going to use any case paste on it and, take the time to try to polish it up. We're going to leave it as is. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to fix that blade, but that's certainly above my skill set right now to try to do that. I'll just finished wiping it out here, getting it clean. We got rid of the rust. Added some sheen here to the covers. And she's a pretty clean knife. Now this blade, as you can see, it has snap to it. But down at this other end, it does not. It's just too loose. But even without, using any paste on it, case paste on it, and polishing it, she still looks pretty good, doesn't she? We'll just leave it at this, as is here. Talk, Tom, talk. Put it up as is. And we'll be able to sit around and speculate and tell wonderful stories on, I wonder how Dad broke the tip of his knife blade and got that blade so loose. One only knows, can only speculate. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for spending time here with me and my dad's knife. Down here in the lower right hand corner, I'll put a link to my refurbishing videos playlist. Big Round Knife Delights there. Well, smash that if you'd like to subscribe. Down in the lower left hand corner, well, that's just the next video YouTube thinks you should watch. So until next time, have a very delightful day.